Yeah. 35 by 7, who can tell? And you niggas better stuff better than I'ma leave smelling yellow from the revenue get you in the heaven. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? This was a last minute decision to do this show. I hope some people join in. If not, I understand. It's the holiday season. I got the alert. I hope y'all got the alert. I know people probably didn't even expect the show tonight, to be honest. I didn't expect the show tonight. But we going to get it popping, man. We going to get it popping the best we can. Yes, indeed. Whoever tune in. Shout out to everybody. Happy New Year's to y'all. Hope we get some people in the building tonight. If not, I mean, it's probably going to be a shorter show anyway. I got some moves to make. But we're going to try to make it happen. 504, what's happening with you, bro? Yeah, man. I try to, my energy good. I want to get a show in, bro. At least the first half, we was talking about what, maybe 2 hours. Happy New Year's, Louisiana Gal. Happy New Year's, Lee. Happy New Year's, 504. Happy New Year's to y'all, man. Happy holidays. Now, I want to get a show in, bring in the new year right. You know what I'm saying? The game is early, so we could probably get at least 3 quarters in before we start doing what we going to do. Ethan, what's happening with you, bro? Shout out to you. Can y'all see everything good? Can y'all see in here? Good? Everything good? Yes, indeed. Yo, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a good time tonight, bringing y'all New Year right. Be careful on that road, bro. Everybody, people be going off that Henny. And motherfucker can't drive this time of year. So please be careful on the road. Meech, what's happening with your family? Spectacular, what's happening with you? Happy New Year, fam. Oh, yeah, look, it ain't going to be a long night tonight, Spectacular, for sure. Pelicans say, Poole better not piss me off tonight. Yeah, if the Pelicans don't win this game tonight, it's like, yeah, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Just pull the plug on the season damn near, because if you can't beat the Bulls, who missing Giddey and Kobe White, if I'm not mistaken, is Giddey and Kobe White both out tonight? Y'all let me know. I'm pretty sure they both out tonight. Whoa, what's happening with you, Chung? Shout out to my dog, Chung. Yeah, if they miss it, look, we said 10 wins. They lost 3 winnable games. Yeah, I don't know, 504. I think it got something to do with the cup tournament. Cause I'm like, why they playing the Bulls 3 times? Like, it's weird. Y'all remember the other year they played the Kings 5 times? Because of how the not really because of the cup tournament. I think it had more to do with the playing. But they gotta win this game tonight. Wait, so Giddey out, White is out. Who they backup center? Louisiana Gal? I thought Grant was their backup center. I mean, Jalen Smith was their backup center. But, oh, yeah, they ain't got no excuse to lose tonight. You can't let – oh, yeah, it's fire Borrego win, lose, or draw. It don't matter what happened with Borrego. He got to go. Get your ass out of here by sundown. Whoa, what's happening with your Nola Vic? I'm cooling. We gotta get Borrego out of here by sundown. It don't matter. It don't matter. He got to win. Yeah, we went 5-0 that year. Beat them in the play-in and everything. We embarrassed them boys that year. That was a shame. You say if Jalen Smith kill us tonight, yeah. Jalen Smith is a sneaky trade target for me, too. Sneaky trade target. Solid rebounder. You shoot the 3. Oh, yeah, Zach Collins. Yeah, I did see Zach is out. Man, Zach has had so many injuries. It's insane. Zach has been injury-ridden, dog, his career. That's sad, dog. That is sad. I think the healthiest he ever been was with San Antonio. Am I mistaken, y'all? Was it San Antonio? Get this up. All right. Zion got to look at the rim. That's good. Man, Zion can't. They keep hitting Zion with these less than 20 shot attempts, man. That shit is bogus. That's what I say about my main critique with Borrego is the fact that he can't. Oh, yeah, we beat him 6 times that year, including the play-in 504. Yeah. My main critique with Borrego is he cannot maximize his talent. There's no reason that Trey and Zion shouldn't be getting 20-plus attempts a game. No reason. That's a good rebound right there by Trey. Jaron Collins, Casey Hill, everyone else out the yeah, you could keep Aaron Miles, but other than that, get the fuck out of here. Go ahead and go about your business, man. UPS is hiring. Oh my God. The Queen is terrible. Derek. Bro, it's so hard watching Cedric Howard. Look at Derek Queen try to run, bro. It's so hard watching Cedric Howard and then watching Derek Queen. It really is, dog. It's so hard watching Cedric Howard playing Memphis and watching Derek Queen. It's really difficult, dog. Spectacular Insight say, Chaz, any chance we can get Porter Jr. from Milwaukee? Kevin Porter Jr.? I mean, it's a chance. If you can get part of a 3-team deal. Otherwise, I don't really think they have much incentive to trade him straight up. Yeah, he said, wow, that was my first time seeing us run this set. Say he's so relaxed and cool to hustle. Yeah, it's like, man, this dude just, he played like he 400 pounds. He played just so lazy and like, he just, dog, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm really starting not to be a Derek Queen fan at all. Like, he just bad, bro. Say, why everyone on our team weak as fuck? Strength and conditioning, hustle, will, you name it. I still think the Pelicans win this game, but, like, boy, you cannot. Pels have reverted back to who they supposed to be. I mean, it's the first few minutes. It's not a huge deal, but, again, dog, Derek, oh, my God. Oh, my God, dog. Derek is just awful, bro. Derek Queen is just awful defensively. Whoa, what's happening with your most hated? What's happening? 50 Tiger, what's happening, bro? Derek Queen just so awful defensively, and it's like his offense not good enough to make up for how bad he is defensively. That's why I don't really understand some of the my thing with Derek Queen was always he's the most ready now player, right? He's the most ready now player. Whereas what I mean by that is I think he can polish his game, but I don't think he has like tremendous upside. He's already 21. I think his game can get fine-tuned. Like he can fine-tune his game. But Derek just every shot so difficult. He not really big and strong enough to go against a lot of centers. And them hook shots and all that wild shit look kind of crazy. Like I think he would have to be develop an incredible jumper. He's going to have to develop an incredible jumper. Seriously. Say Trey needs to get stronger, work on his handle. He shouldn't be ripped this easy. Yeah, he definitely got to get stronger as well. Definitely got to get stronger. Meat say Derek act like he got nothing to prove. Man. Yeah, I'll say that again. Spectacular Insight say Fears or Edgecombe. I'll probably go with Fears long term. Spectacular. I think Edgecombe is a more talented scorer. I think Fears has a higher upside if he hits his upside. Bing say I ain't get the notification. Man, this shit's so bogus, bro. I mean, I don't know what's going on with YouTube with that. Hopefully, they got some updates coming. Hopefully, they fix it. I don't know what's happening with X, too. The X supposed to be making it more, what's the word I'm looking for? Incentivizing people to go live on X more moving forward. We're going to see about that, though. We're going to see about that. Because, I mean, what the hell? What the hell? Like, as far as them sending out these notifications. Yeah, Feds need to put on some weight. Cam, what's happening with you, bro? Say, thought Poole was going to start, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Feds started as well. I'm not, like, shocked or I'm not even really disappointed. I'm just surprised. Like, oh, wow, you went with this again. Like, again, it ain't working. Like, if it ain't working, what's the point? If the shit ain't, like, consistently working, what's the point? Like, just look at Derek, bro. Like, just look at him. This is crazy, bro. To let Fed start in his hometown. Oh, yeah, this would be, what, the second time in his hometown he started? I mean, shit, how many times you need to start in your hometown? Shit, one was pretty good. But, I mean, what can you do? Look at that. Offensive board. Giving right up. Offensive board. We need him to have a game like he had the second half of his last Chicago. The Fears! Oh, my God, dog. This dude is... Boy. The Pelicans need a new coach in the worst way, dog. Like, when you got a bad coach, you just hate everything about him. I hate how Borrego sleeves pulled up. Like, these dudes... No, Fears just had back-to-back terrible fucking plays. Back-to-back terrible fucking plays, dog. This dude, man, get these rookies out of here, bro. These rookies been terrible, bro. These rookies really been fucking awful, bro. Yeah, I would like Ben Mathurin because I don't think I'm really unsure if there's a world where they give him a crazy extension. Because if they didn't want to pay it to Miles Turner, I'm not really sure why they would do it for Dog, Queen is really awful, bro. No, like Derek Queen really like awful. Derek is really awful. Like, he's the worst defensive player the Pelicans probably ever had. Derek got to be the worst defensive player the Pelicans ever had, bro. I'm talking about, I've seen everybody. I've seen Fat Zion. I've seen High Brandon. I've seen Trey not be able to box out. Derek got to be the worst defensive player I've ever seen on the Pelicans, like just ever in life. I've seen Ryan Anderson. I think Derek the worst defensive player I've ever seen on the Pelicans, like just ever in the history. Like he's that awful, bro. He's like, if a motherfucker told me this, I wouldn't have believed it. Like he's unbelievably awful. He's unbelievably awful. Say Vooch 40 DQ on that bit. Yeah, Vucevic. I mean, Derek got to go sit down, bro. Whoa, what's happening with your game? What's happening, my dog? T5 the Great say, T5 the Great, tell me who's been worse defensively than Derek Queen in the history of the Pelicans? Like, who's been worse defensively? You say I'm exaggerating, but you would have to tell me who's been worse defensively. This based on what you've seen. Lean, what's happening with you, dog? Happy New Year's, fam. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you as well, man. Yes, indeed. You and your fam, man. Appreciate y'all. Say, I don't care who the coach is. The team doesn't even try to play defense. Yeah, they seem lazy as hell, Bruce. T5 the Great said Jordan Hawkins. I mean, I guess that's a reasonable comparison. I guess maybe they 1A, 1B. They both kind of just like with Jordan Hawkins just too small. Derek Queen just don't give a fuck. Like, he just don't give a goddamn. And he's slow as a motherfucker. Go back up with the dunk. That was a fucking and one, man. Zion balling though, but that was a goddamn and one, man. They ain't making no motherfucking calls. But he said when Fierce can't go down here, he just in the corner. I don't know what to do with his hand like Zion at the same time. Yeah, that's why. And there's no knock on Fierce. It's just like now that shooting has cooled down, Zion have some fucking ball awareness. With that, now that shoot, I thought Fierce had a nice pass right there that he missed. I thought Fierce had a nice pass that he missed right there. Now that his shooting has cooled down and he can't get to that rim and finish, it look kind of crazy. It really does look kind of crazy. Q, what's happening with your homie? Yeah, Zion aggressive right now. Good no call, ref, even though that was a foul. Let him play. Oh, Trey, that was bad. That was terrible, Trey. That was a terrible decision right there. That was terrible, Trey. That's a 5-point swing on a terrible shot. JK, what's happening with you, man? Appreciate you, bro. Stay safe as well. Stay safe as well. Yes, indeed. Stay safe as well. Yeah, Zion, you might as well go ahead and shoot about 30 shots tonight, bro, just off GP. Because at the end of the day, who else realistically should be taking the shots right now? Ain't nobody doing jack shit. Like, I wouldn't mind if I ain't see Derek the rest of the night. Honestly. Let me say, Borrego at least pulled Queen. Yeah. My thing is, you might just need to stop starting them all together, bro. Just stop starting them. Man. Just stop starting them. Said, my bad. Let me see, hold up. Bean said you started report on Poole, no call last game. Yeah. How they ruled it that it wasn't a call. He initiated the offense. They missed a couple calls like that on that Queen attempt, or on a couple Queen attempts last game. But that's what happens when you foul bait. There's too much of that in the league. If you're not respected enough to get that call, don't even go for it, bro. Just go for the shot. But again, I've never seen the Pelicans hit a three when they're look, just like that, Zion's out the game. Okay. Just like that, Zion's out the game. Michael Morgan, what's happening, bro? You know what, Mike? I don't really think the team is that bad, truthfully, roster-wise. I just think, for one, you was dependent too much on the rookies. The rookies, they've been starting for way too long, way too many games. And they just not good at all. Like, I ain't gonna say they're not good at all. They just been terrible. And look at this, right? This man playing Messi and Looney. He playing Messi and fucking Looney, right? Messi and Looney. Instead of putting Carlo in the game. And why you playing two bigs now? Why you ain't start with two bigs? Like, Borrego just trash, bro. You can't turn a player. Trey's been awful tonight. Trey really has been awful tonight to start. Trey been terrible tonight to start. Like it's been, whew, it's been awful. Like it's been awful. These dudes, you know what? A part of them kind of look like, I ain't gonna say they giving up on Borrego, but there's a certain like look to some of these guys. A couple of these guys look like they just going through the motions at this point. A couple of them look like they going through the motions at this point. Like they might have given up on Borrego. No, yeah, Trey, no excuse to lose this game. The Bulls missing all of their talent with the exception of maybe one or two players. The Pelicans just being fucking lazy, bro. The Pelicans just being lazy. They being lazy. Trey just look lazy and lethargic. What's his name? Queen has looked like this for about 5 games. He looked like this about 5 games. And I don't think it's a rookie wall. I think it's kind of like, this is the thing. This is what was in the scouting report. This is what was in the scouting report. Trey saying, why is Looney and Misi both out there when they're just gonna run Sadiq Poole, Trey off the line? Yeah, I didn't understand this. I don't understand the too big lineup here. Like, cause why wouldn't you just start Misi out the gate or start Misi with Carl? Why why those two bigs? Why would you play those two bigs? Like, it's crazy. Bree say Queen lazy as hell. You're not going to get the ball every possession. Yeah, and that's one of the things about him. Is like, if he's not touching the ball on offense, he's totally disengaged. There was one offensive possession. He had his hand on his hips like the first 6-7 seconds of the possession. Like, he just wasn't involved. He wasn't moving. He was just standing still at the top of the key. Whoa, what up with your scope? What's happening with your dog? Like, it's one of those things. Saying other news, did you see the Welcome to Derry season finale ready for season 2? Yes, I did see it. I thought the season finale was very good. I thought it was very good, man. Sundays ain't the same without Welcome to Derry. It really ain't. My name. Say it's time for the rookies to sit. They doing more harm than good now. Yeah, it really is. Especially Derek. Especially Derek. It's no way in the world. Derek gave up about 6 points by himself. Just by himself. Louisiana Gal said, I think these rookies need structure, not calling players, giving them free reign to do whatever is crazy. Yeah, absolutely. And that's where the accountability comes in. I think him pulling guys early and kind of like benching them, you know what I'm saying? That's a good step in the right direction. That is some accountability. It's just when you do that, you still need to maximize your best players, though. You need to coach some of these dudes to fuck up because this can't keep happening like this. This can't keep happening like this, bro. Back to back games where it's just zero. That was a nice spin move right there by Sadiq Bey. He lost the ball, but that was a nice spin move. Like back to back situations where they just get in. Almost had an and one. This Queen just showing up with zero effort, zero defense. The offense is not countering it. Like, that's why when all that rookie of the year shit was going on, I was like, look. If you watching the box score, you would say that. If you watching the games, every play, every possession, there's no way you saying that. Whoa, what's happening with you? What's happening with you, big? I'm chilling, big dog. Happy New Year to you. Bree says because Fears and DQ starting games and they just running with it. Yeah, they need to be on that second unit, bro. The buzz is off the rolls, as they say. Say it's because Fears and DQ. I'm sorry. Spectacular Insight. Say, shout out Happy New Year to everyone. Yes, Happy New Year's to everyone, man. Be safe tonight, please, y'all. Be safe on that road tonight, man. Tracy, I'll be jealous of other teams getting wide open threes and ball moving. Even the Hornets are hoop. Yes. And now I will say the Hornets do have a really good coach. I like Charles Lee, but yeah, it's like we can't make multiple passes. We bad on rotations. Off ball movement is terrible. We can't box out. We can't rebound. 6 wall. What's happening with your big dog? Don, you say you think guys know they being traded. I mean, the rookies ain't being traded. So, I mean, that wouldn't necessarily explain why the rookies playing that way. They just being terrible. Boy, I thought Messi was about to dunk on the motherfucker. He got finesse at the end. He had an opportunity to rise up and try to dunk, but he tried to get finesse. 6 Wall Black, so you see the two big lineups, no did it. Yeah, the crazy part is, once again, can we get a fucking 3-point play? God damn. Once again, waited to, like, why Why you not starting with that lineup? You giving up so many offensive rebounds, like with Derek Queen. Derek Queen just been a total non. Well, if he was just a neutral or a non-factor, that would be better. He's been a negative. Him being a negative is just unacceptable. Like, you can live with him being a non-factor or, like, you know, a neutral. Him being a negative is just totally unacceptable, man. It really is. It really is. Let me see. I'm sorry. Say, can you tell us what lineups you want and who would be the first player off the bench? To me, the first player off the bench should probably be I would probably start Poole, Zion, Bay, Trey with Messi. Bring Carlo first off the bench probably for Sadiq or Zion. And Derek, I can't play Derek situationally, but I would put Derek out there and Fears, you know. Jose, see, it's tough because Jose suspended. Herb hurt. Look at that. You got to stop. You got to stop, but you couldn't get the offensive board there, man. You got to stop, but you couldn't get the offensive board there. You got to get the offensive rebound. You just gave, good thing Patrick Williams not good. Yeah, that's what I mean, bro, about them Borrego overcorrecting. It's like Carlo had one bad game. So you just stop playing them totally? Like, that's an overcorrection. That's a terrible shot by Trey. That was a terrible shot by Trey. That was stupid. That was a stupid-ass possession by Trey right there. That was stupid. That was stupid. That was a stupid-ass possession by Trey right there, boy. That was stupid. Good hustle by by Poole, but that was stupid. Trey is high as a motherfucker. If he ain't high, he just having serious brain farts right now. That was stupid. Trey putting the ball on the floor way too much. Just rise up and shoot the ball, man. He putting the ball on the floor way too much. Messi giving you some good minutes right now, pause. He giving you some good minutes right now. Give me some good minutes. Yeah, that's all. That's like, what's the word? Like, Trey needs to be a play finisher. Just be a play finisher. You don't have to go in your bag. You don't have to initiate. You don't have to create. Just finish the play. You get the ball, shoot that motherfucker. You get the ball, dunk that motherfucker. This be a play finisher. Box out. Look at that. Look at that. Man, thank God for Poole right there. Because Looney kind of, oh boy, I do not like this. He made it. Thank God Michael Peavy made that. Because I was scared to death of that shot. Michael Peavy made that shit. Yo, that's 2 threes. In the last 3 games for Michael Peavy? Is that 2 made threes in the last 3 games, y'all, for Michael Peavy? Box out. Team, same team. Damn, they had the numbers. Run. Trey! Dog. Look at that. Trey has been awful, bro. Trey been awful, son. Trey been awful tonight, son. Trey been awful so far. He's been fucking terrible so far, bro. Trey been terrible so far, bro. He's been terrible. He's been terrible, bro. He's been terrible so far, bro. That was terrible. That was fucking terrible, bro. That was terrible. This man, if he shot the ball 5 times, 4 of them have been terrible possessions. And look, he's been so bad. Now we got Jordan Hawkins coming in the game. This man just had a 5-point fucking swing, bro. 5-point fucking swing, being careless with the ball in transition. They go down and get a 3. So you missed the opportunity to cut the lead down to tie it up. You missed the opportunity to tie the game up or take the lead. You turn the fucking ball over. Now you put your team in a crazy disadvantage. Great finish right there by Jordan Poole. You put your team in a crazy disadvantage, bro. Just like that, bro. Just like that, dog. Just like that. Trey been terrible. This is, say Hawkins coming in to show us how to play some basketball. Oh yeah, Hawkins coming in to show us how it's done. That boy about to show us how it's done. Great rebound right there by Kevon Looney. Big shot right there by Jordan Poole. Looked like Jordan Poole got his offensive confidence back. He just got to pick his spots better. Like, even though he made that shot, that was a terrible shot. He got his confidence back, but he got to pick his spots better. Look, he made it, but that was a terrible shot. That's a terrible fucking shot, but he made it. All right, can we straighten together some stops, man? Can we straighten together some stops? Look, here's the thing. Trey, the good thing is Trey and Queen can't play much worse than they already played. You know what I'm saying? Trey and Queen can't play much worse than they already played. Yeah. The bad part is you still down. Like your energy is so low and lethargic. Borrego got to be cursing these dudes out on the sideline right now. He can't be happy with this. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit though, but he got to be cursing these dudes out. Chunk said Queen can and will play worse. Yo, it's crazy when we was watching the game and we was like, yo, man, you can't put Fears and Queen back in the game right here. You just don't do it, please. And they put them back in the game. We were like, what the fuck? Why you doing that? And we lost the lead almost immediately. Yeah, Trey, look, I said the same thing. He said, what's going on with Herb? I don't know. 3-4 missed games with a fucking ankle? Maybe he getting traded on the 15th. I don't know. That is kind of crazy. Yo, what's happening with your Brocs? Thank God they missed both of those free throws. Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna lie. As a person who watches, I'm not a Grizzlies fan, of course, but as a person who watches the Grizzlies, Cedric making me feel like, boy, I'd much rather have Cedric than Derek Queen right now. Mainly because of where the team is at. Like, Cedric is a more ready to contribute now player. Good rebound right there by Micah. But see, Zion kind of put Hawkins in a bad spot. He kind of put Hawkins in a bad spot right there. Whoa, what's happening with your Rock? Yo, 504. Yo, Cedric Howard is cold. That dude is fucking cold. He looked like he been playing. He looked like he been playing for 4 or 5 years already. He looked like he been playing for about 4 or 5 years already. Dude's strong. He can rebound. He's smart. Incredible motor. The 3-point shooting has been well. And he been playing like this all season. Like, he's a physical beast. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know, dog. Like, personally, like, for you to give up the pick you gave up for Derek, in my opinion, and I think Derek has a nice floor as far as, you know, he ain't going to be no bust. He going to be in the NBA. But at the same time, it's like he can very, very easily, he's more likely to become a 6-man more than Cedric Howard is, in my opinion. Like, he's more likely to become a guy that's like, he's just spark plug off the bench type guy than Cedric Howard. Because I see Cedric Howard as a motherfucker who he ain't taking no shorts. Good shit, Micah Peavy. Great pass right there by Poole to Micah Peavy. Great finish by Micah Peavy. That was a big bucket. That was a big bucket, bro. Play call. 6-1 Black State play call for Hawk, but none for Z. It looked like they had Zion on the left block and they doubled, so he had to kick it out to Hawkins. But I thought Zion kind of put Hawkins in a bad spot right there, truthfully. All Hawkins should have tried to swing the ball. Breeze say always having to play to catch up to your starting unit isn't starting hot, which is bad, coach. Yeah, the motor just been terrible for the starting unit, man. And I think a ton of that has to do with Queen, honestly. Fear's not giving you anything offensively, but Queen's such a liability defensively that it's just a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. That was a great contest. Shot was halfway down. That dude, number 14, Cole. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass by Zion. Zion, you got to come get the ball. You put Queen on you put Poole on the island right there. Oh, that fucking pass. Oh, my God. Looney, you wasted an incredible pass. 4-point swing, bro. That was a fucking incredible pass, bro. 4-point fucking swing right there. Well, 5-point swing on that fucking missed dunk, bro. 5-point swing on that missed dunk. You just blew that motherfucking dunk. That was an incredible pass. That was an incredible pass. Good shit, Zion. Poole playing great right now. Like, he's playing great right now. The players got to match his energy, though. PV playing well, too. The Pelicans just got to match his energy, man. Match his energy on the boards. Match his energy defensively. Yeah, Looney, this might not be a Looney game. This might be a Messi and Carlo game. Looney he looked like he used up all his positive minutes last game. Used up all his positive minutes last game. Yeah, you can't compliment none of these dudes too much. How is that the play? I mean, that's a nice offensive board right there for Looney, but Look, Looney got 6 rebounds already though, so I guess that is a good thing. But him blowing that dunk and them hitting a 3 on the opposite end, those are critical possessions for the Pelicans right now, to where they're not, or it like Trey had 2 5-point swings, if I'm not mistaken. Queen had several swings, if I'm not mistaken. Looney just had a 5-point swing also. Like, to me, you don't lose the game in the fourth quarter. You lose the game when you can't extend the lead, when you can't get buckets on when you can't get good shot attempts on possessions back to back to back. That's when you lose the lead, or you blow these games. To me, it's not a defense issue. The offense just ain't consistent enough. The offense just ain't consistent enough for this team to win, bro. Like, they just ain't consistent enough for this team to win. Like, when you look at how Trey started this game and how Derek started this game, it's terrible. It's been terrible. It's been awful. It's been awful. Say Michael Peavers shooting threes too much if he don't calm down. Yeah, I mean, he just made one. What's he 2 for 3 in his last 3 games, and he was wide open. I ain't mad at it in that situation. I ain't mad at it. You say Poole about to take a half court three with 21 seconds left on the clock starting the second. He might not start the second, but I wouldn't be shocked if he did. Pelicans need to give players an IQ test before they draft sign them. Yeah, you know what's funny? I'm not even sure. Like, I'm not sure what the real evaluation is. For Griff, I know that was like more his thing, like the IQ, quote unquote, human element. With the Pelicans, like, maybe they just want, like, they just looking for talent right now. With Dumas and them, they just looking for, like, talent and untapped potential and, like, upside. And, I mean, you got to, but in situations like that, you got to have a coach that can extract the best out of these guys, because right now, you ain't really seeing the best from Queen or from Fears, and that shit need to stop. That shit need to stop, for real, for real. Meek said, I never got to ask you this, boy. You surprised they made Zion start again? Nah, I'm not. I'm not. With Herb being out, Bryce being a non-factor, I'm not surprised. And Jose is out. I'm not surprised. Say, I do see one small change today. I attended Fears would be at the end of the bench. Today they have him sitting between DeAndre and Corey Brewer. Man, DeAndre's stealing money at this point. I ain't gonna lie, Louisiana gal, because I am not seeing the change that I anticipated seeing. I mean, I think mentorship is a little overrated, to be honest. Especially when the mentor can't play whatsoever. I think he's a little overrated, to be honest, from that regard. But they need to have a motherfucking boot on Queen neck, because this is outrageous. His motherfucking oh, look, Queen come in the game, Vucevic scores right away. Like, man, you can't play Derek, bro. You can't play Derek right now. Say Poole should have got the ball designed up that screen, that pass to PV I didn't like. I didn't hate it. I'll say that. Did I love it? No, but I didn't hate it. Dog, Derek just so Derek got it. Derek is arguably he might be the worst starting big defensively in the NBA. Big shot right there by Hawkins. We give up a bucket on the opposite end. Derek might be the worst starting big in the NBA defensively. Like, just big. He really might be. He really might be. You got 2 of your absolute worst defensive players on the court right now. It's tough, man. It's tough. Oh, my God, Hawkins. Oh, my God. Lord help us. I didn't like that pass right there. Get the ball designed if you Sadiq Bey right there. Oh, my God, dog. Get Derek off the court, bro. Like, you know what? Like, how Fear's defense been? Been hit or miss. I think his offense been more of an issue than his defense, though, truthfully. Small guards are never going to be, like, awesome defensively. The most you can get is, like, effort. But, like, oh, my God. Nah, dog. Like, to me, certain players, you can watch their interviews. That's a great fucking attack by Zion right there. Now make your free throw. That was an excellent fucking evaluation and attack. Split the double team, get all the way to the rim, finish through contact. That was an excellent attack right there by Zion. Got to make your free throw though. Like, you can watch Derek interviews and be like, ooh, this is a certain kind of guy. You gonna need some TLC with him. And that's what I'm seeing right now. I see a person that really needs a serious talking to. Like a serious talking to, serious message driven. Like I wouldn't even mind sending Derek to the G League right now. Seriously, I wouldn't like. That's how bad I think his effort is defensively. I think he could really go to the G League right now. That was a good defense on that possession. Say why is Zion playing off talent alone? He think he Joker level already. He the Joker, all right. You motherfucking Joker, all right. Motherfucking Joker, all right. That was a nice fadeaway, nice bucket. You say Zion just playing off talent alone? Yeah, the set's just awful, bro. Like there's no rhyme or reason to this offense. There's no rhyme or reason. It's no rhyme or reason. Like it just first person touch the ball, shoot that motherfucker. It's bizarre. It's bizarre, bro. Oh, that was a nice skip. Shoot the ball, Hawkins! Oh, look. I like that he made that midi. I do. That was a nice skip pass right there by Poole. Oh, Hawkins. What the fuck? Oh my God, Hawkins. That was a nice skip pass right there by Poole, right? Nice skip pass. Oh. Boy, I knew he was going to miss that. That was a nice skip pass by Poole. But Hawkins, shoot the three, man. Shoot the damn three. Then on the opposite end, he gives up the bucket. Like, that was aggressive by Hawkins. I will say that. Yo, make sure y'all smash the like button while y'all in the building, man. Hit that like button. Shout out to all y'all. Yeah, Zion look a little tired. Say who the worst defenders on the team? Worst defenders on the team are Fears probably Trey and Queen. Fears, Trey, and Queen. I'll say those are the three worst defenders on the team. Like by some of them by a significant margin. I'll say that. Get that. Ah! I didn't like that shot by Hawk neither. I don't like that shot by Hawk right there. I thought there was a better shot available. Ain't really no bucket getters on the court right now aside from Poole. Look. Oh my God, bro. You gotta at least get in a defensive stance. God damn. Dog, Hawk. All right, that's enough of the Hawkins minutes. That's enough Hawkins minutes. Why are you doubling right there with? Why are you doubling 14? I always forget his name. Good pass right there. Go out! Oh boy, that was a good pass right there. Why are you doubling? Oh my God, get Hawkins off the floor! Why the fuck are you doubling right there and leaving the shooter wide open for a three? Like, know your personnel, man. Know your goddamn personnel. Boy, I can't believe we scored in transition. Can we get some stops, bro? We just had the lead. The Bulls not good. It's just stupidity, dog. It's just sheer stupidity from the Pelicans right now. Just sheer unadulterated stupidity. It's insane. This man Hawkins, like, that's why I don't understand people like Willie broke Hawkins. I don't see that. I just think he had a couple. Oh, that was a big dog bucket. That was a fucking big dog bucket right there. That should have been a fucking and one, bro. Bogus ass reps. Oh my God, dog. Hawkins just a total. Thank God they called a timeout because Hawkins just a total turnstile defensively. Total turnstile. Totally. I don't know why I be thinking Hawkins from Chicago. Hawkins is from PG County. He needs to be traded to Chicago. I'll tell you that. Make sure y'all hit that like button, though, while y'all in the building, man. Shout out to everybody. Happy New Year's. Make sure y'all be safe out there. I know a lot of people drinking and drugging, tonight. But be safe out there. Remember, some of us got to go to work tomorrow. Just remember, be mindful. Drive for everybody on the road. Be mindful. Remember, them boys out there, them Johnnies out there. Just be mindful. Just be mindful. Let me see here. Let's take a look at the box score while we right here. Let's take a look at the box score. Okay, Sadiq Bey 3 for 6. That's not bad. Zion's having a pretty efficient game from the field as well. I think Jordan Poole been like excellent. The numbers don't support it with one of those threes, especially that he took. I can't remember. Oh, that three where he pump faked twice and just shot that his last. I think that was his last shot attempt. That was terrible. But aside from that, I think Jordan Poole's been excellent. Playmaking, all that shit. Looney missed that dunk, 5-point swing. Trey turnover, 5-point swing. He had a turnover early in that game that was like a 4 or 5-point swing. I don't even remember. Hawkins hit 2 nice shots, but that's enough. It's been bad. Queen just got some. He got a couple rebounds, so that's been okay. Otherwise, he's been pretty terrible. Isaac Okoro is 5 for 5, bro. Isaac Okoro couldn't get 13 points in an empty gym by himself. This is the guy, y'all. This is the guy. Isaac Okoro is the guy tonight. Just like last game, it was the other dude. I forgot his name. The one who got his nose fucked up or his teeth fucked up. Moses Moody, all of those guys. Tonight, Isaac Okoro is the guy. Isaac Okoro got 13 points. That's more points than any motherfucking Pelicans. He's 5 for 5. Isaac Okoro is not even a real defensive option. Isaac Okoro is offensive option. Isaac Okoro is a defense. He's not even defense first. He is a defense only player, and he's 5 for 5. 5 for 5. Isaac Okoro. It's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable and it's unacceptable. Unbelievable and unfucking acceptable, man. Say H Bizzle say, I'm sorry, I missed some of y'all joints. H Bizzle say, my opinion, coaching is putting Queen at a disadvantage to ask him to play against starting fives who have the IQ physical advantage on him most nights. You know, H Bizzle, my thing is he not even really getting outmanned. When I talk about his defense, I'm really just talking about he not even trying to rebound. Like he not even trying to rebound. There's zero effort there. He never leaves his feet most of the time. Like he never really leaves his feet. He never boxes out. They just pushing him out the way when he does like try to box out, which is rare. Defensively, he's a turnstile. He complains to the refs too much. He doesn't get up the court. Like he don't get up the court, period. And just like that, we just gave up an offensive board. Just like that, we just gave up an offensive board, man. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. Dev, what's happening with your fam? Happy holidays to you, man. Have a safe New Year's, brother. Happy holidays. Let me see. Yeah, like he ain't got no hustle, bro. GSP said, did you see Austin Rivers say the NBA is top heavy and how most middle bottom players aren't really NBA talent? That's why I see on this roster not NBA talent. I mean, Austin can say that, but Austin wasn't NBA talent neither. If we keeping it real, Austin was not NBA talent, and he was in the league because of nepotism. Nine Wall, what's happening with you, fam? Yeah, JK. Shout out to JK. It's like the hustle ain't there. The hustle ain't there whatsoever, dog. Like I thought we was getting an animal. You know what I'm saying? Like well, I'm not gonna say that. I always said I knew it was gonna be an issue for him at the 5 in the NBA because of his lack of athleticism in the mold. I don't really like non-athletic players generally. I don't like non-athletic players generally, especially bigs, because there's such a pace and space league right now. That was a terrible attempt right there by Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey does that way too much. That's a turnover that won't get counted as a turnover. He does that way too much. Sadiq Bey is another player that can't jump. So I don't know why he keeps shooting this broke-ass fadeaway. That shit almost never goes in. Just like that, Derek Queen gives up an offensive board for a putback. Big Lazy. That's my nickname for him. I know people got all them nicknames, the Big Blizzard, the Big Easy, all that shit. My nickname for him is Big Lazy. I told a few people that, if you know, like, you know, I told a couple people that in my group chat. I was like, nah, my nickname for him is Big Lazy. He is one of the laziest players I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, he played like he got on lugs. Not even Birdman lugs that, like, they kind of sneakers, but not really. I'm talking about, like, Funkmaster Flex lugs. Lugs. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yo, give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh, wrong one. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Smash the like button, yes indeed. Yeah, bro. You gotta take Fears and Queen out. You can't play the rookies right now, bro. They just got losing energy, bro. The rookies just got bad vibes and losing energy right now, dog. It's just low IQ. Borrego doesn't want to coach. He just don't want to coach at all. He's a fucking bozo. You can't no, bro. Nah, bro. Get these fucking guys out of here, man. Give these fucking guys out of here, bro. For real, for real. Get them out of here. Last few possessions, right? Dumbass shot by Sadiq Bey. No box out by Queen. Dumbass shot by Fears. Dumbass shot by Queen. Dumbass shot. Then another dumbass possession by Fears. And then a foul. Like, you got 3 rookies on the court right now. What the fuck are you doing? Why you got 3 rookies on the court right now, bro? Why'd you have 3 rookies on the court at the same time? Queen dribbling the fucking air out the ball. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Nah, dog. I think, bro. Nah, dog. No, bro. And you give up another 3 on the opposite end. On who? On who? On who? On Derrick Queen. Well, really on Trey, but man. Split the double. Like I say, Derrick should never leave the restricted area. But see, Borrego was coaching as if he already the head coach personally. He had nothing to lose at this point. I just think he sucks, honestly. Borrego just sucks. That was another dumbass shot right there by Trey. There's 0 IQ basketball right now, bro. It's 0 IQ basketball. Messi, thank God he out there hustling. But it's 0 IQ basketball. I'm more worried about Queen than Fears, to be honest, Meech. I think Fears is a first-year, 19-year-old rookie at guard. My expectation for young guards isn't very high. Like, I'm like, I didn't think Fears was gonna play this season. Like, I really didn't want Fears to play this season. I wanted him in the G League all season. I really wanted him in the G League all season. Jay Black said you can't have 3 rookies on the court at the same time. Absolutely not. You can't. And keep in mind, even Eve Messi is a second-year player. He's a second-year guy. So you really got like 3, 4. You got 3 first-year guys and 1 second-year guy on the court right now. This man, Borrego, is a fucking idiot. Dog, Borrego is a fucking idiot, bro. 3 first-year guys and 1 second-year guy on the court right now. And it ain't like you on the second night of a back-to-back. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Thank God You say Trey hasn't even sniffed the rock. The last couple of times he touched the ball, bad things have happened. I ain't gonna lie. I think Trey been awful tonight. I think Trey been terrible. Like, he's 2 for 5. He got a ±10, but that don't really magnify how bad he's been tonight. Like, he's been bad. He's been really, really, really bad. He's been awful tonight. He's been awful in my opinion. He's been awful. I think you've only had about 2 or 3 good players tonight. I think it's been Poole, Zion, and I want to say Eve. I don't think Looney's been terrible. Micah Peavy's been okay, but everybody else been bad, in my opinion. You say Trey been off the last few games? Yeah, been off. It's like he's swimming. Don't really know what he want to do. Like, forcing it at times. Just catch and shoot, bro. Just catch and shoot. Now, I will say, with this lineup out there, you say the BI trade agent, that shit was terrible in the first place. All we got is Kelly Olynyk and Bruce Brown. That was a terrible trade. They should have traded Brandon years prior to that. But I think what's his name, man? Oh, with Trey, he's the only shooter out there right now, right? So if I'm a defender, I'm not guarding Micah Peavy. I'm not guarding Derrick Queen beyond the arc. I'm not guarding. Only play I'm guarding behind the arc is Trey. So it's easy to run him off the line and pressure him behind the arc. So the lineup didn't make no sense. Jay Black said trade Hawkins to the Houston Rockets. Y'all, I would have loved to do that. I'd have traded his ass. I'd have traded him for him and Jose for Tyree Eason. I'd have done that in the offseason. That's one of the trades I was advocating for, to be honest. Play Trey with Poole when he need easy looks. Yeah. I think Trey and Poole got some solid chemistry. They didn't early in the season, but I think now they got solid chemistry. Him and Zion got really good chemistry too. But it's like you never see your best 3 players in action. You never see Zion, Trey, and Poole in the actions really, almost ever. Like that's how I don't buy the creativity with this offense whatsoever. Motherfuckers treat James Borrego like Jesus. Like he cannot be criticized. Like it's weird, bro. Jeffrey said the only players who have been keeping the Pelicans games Zion, Poole. People blame Poole for the losses. I blame horrible coaching staff. Yeah, I certainly don't think the coaching staff helping whatsoever. I certainly don't think the coaching staff helping whatsoever. Whatsoever. Like the crazy thing is, all right, so what's his name? Queen was getting killed on the boards. So your counter is to play two bigs. But the thing is, in that situation, you didn't need to play two bigs in that particular situation. You just needed not to play Queen. But you countered with Looney and Eve. It just didn't make no sense. Like, what? That didn't make no sense. It was, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think I'm expecting too much from this coaching staff. I'm expecting just general common sense level competence. This beige level competence. Got to get all the way, Zion. That was an and one. Damn, I mean, not and one. That was a foul. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, Jalen Smith got 3 fouls. I bet he don't get. Jalen Smith got 3 fouls. He might not pick up another foul tonight. Cat had 3 fouls, bro. 3 fouls in the second quarter. Motherfucker finished the game with 4 fouls. Like the Pelicans just. Oh my God. It's stupid. He got 3 fouls. You got to keep attacking him. 3 fouls, go at that motherfucker. Don't let him off the hook. Do not let him off the hook. Now, if I ain't gonna lie, if I was a head coach, I would be mad about that foul. I would be mad about that foul call. DeAndre Jordan doing all that smiling and cheesing and shit. Get your ass on the court, man. Get your ass on the court. You talking to Greg Monroe. What has Greg Monroe ever won? Get your ass on the court. You doing all that smiling and cheesing. We need your motherfucking help. You supposed to be a coach too. Yeah, 6 ball black. You see that motherfuckers cheesing, showing all their teeth. You got 8 wins, man. Y'all need to nut the fuck up. Bree say Fairs got 0 points, love. Why he on my court? I don't know. I do not know. My duty to him would be, look, while you out here, bro, I just need you to box out and make the right play, bro. Just box out and make the right play and rebound. He's a strong rebounder. I just need you to box out, make the right play and rebound. Don't even worry about scoring. Nah, Jeff, he is a shooting guard at this stage in his career. I don't think he's a point guard at this stage in his career. I think he's like a small 2 guard. Look at that. Terrible defense. Just like that. Just like that. We talking about Fairs, right? Terrible defense. He gave up. He escorts a motherfucker. Escorts a motherfucker right there to the basket. This escorts him. Can we please get Poole back in the game? Can we please get Poole back in the game, bro? Can we please get Poole back in the game, bro? If somebody gonna do that, at least let's get an offensive threat out there. Trey was just lost. If a motherfucker gonna do that, let's at least get an offensive threat out there. Fears a combo guard. Nah, I think he's still gonna end up. I think he's gonna be like Tyrese Maxey. I'm not saying he's gonna be as good, but and one! Let's fucking go, Zion. Let's fucking go, man. I think he's gonna, be like Tyrese Maxey. Like that scale. He's not a traditional point guard. He's a scoring guard. That's what he is. Like he's not necessarily a 2 or a 1. He's just a scoring guard, I'd say. How long you think Joe puts up with the losing, bro? I mean, shit, Mike, he put up with it this long. I think Joe viewing this as a multi-year approach. I don't think there's only so much I can say. From what I'm told, they still have a preference for who they would like, who they would want as head coach. And so far, I've been told that it isn't James Borrego. Now, that could change. If he start winning some games, that could change. But so far, what I've been told is that they want their own coach. They want their own fucking coach. Who was that? Isaac Okoro just hit that? I mean, man, Isaac Okoro got 16 points. You kind of live with that because it's Isaac Okoro, but is he what? Isaac Okoro was 6 for 6 at the line? I mean, 6 for 6 so far tonight for 16 points. Isaac Okoro probably never scored 16 points in his career. Whoa, what's happening with you? Who that? Is Isaac Okoro he's 6 for 7. Isaac Okoro 6 for 7, and he's hit 2 or 3 threes. He's probably never done that in his career, bro. Dog, get Trey off the court, bro. Trey don't need to play no more tonight, son. Trey don't need to play no more tonight, son. No more tonight, son. We don't need to see Trey no more tonight. None. Trey don't need to play no more tonight. That's back-to-back turnovers for Trey. Back-to-back turnovers, right? And that's let's see, he gave up 4. Trey got 4 turnovers in the first half. 4 turnovers in the first half. Back-to-back turnovers right there. He gave up one dumbass shot that was a turnover. So that's 4 points right there for Voos. Another shot for Matas. They both got 9 points. That's what's that? 5-2, like a 9-point swing. Trey just gave up by himself. And Poole still not in the game. Not that Poole couldn't have taken a dumb shot, but he didn't. Not that Poole couldn't have turned it over, but he didn't. But Trey just, oh my God. He's awful right now. Just totally awful. Awful defensively, awful on the boards, awful shooting the ball. He just can't do nothing right now. He just looked lost. He looked totally lost. Zero confidence, zero awareness, zero self-awareness. It's just total asshole basketball right now. Shots not even close. I can see if the shots was like kind of rimming out. Shots not even close. He just playing total asshole basketball right now, dog. Total asshole basketball. Dude playing to lose. But see, that's also, again, why the ball in Trey hands passing, making decisions when Zion is right there? Why the ball is right there? I mean, Zion's right there. Give Zion the ball. Why are they running a pick and roll with Zion with Trey as the handler? What's the goal in that situation? What's the goal in that situation? Pick and roll with Zion with Trey as the fucking handler. Like, how do you hope that ends? Great and one by Zion right there. Great and one by Zion right there, man. I mean, come on, bro. What's the goal there, man? Nobody can guard this dude. Just get this dude the ball every single time, bro. Get this dude the ball every single time. Zion should finish with like 28 shot attempts. I know it won't happen, but get this man the ball every single fucking time, bro. The fuck are we doing here, man? We got too many players on this roster that's not playing at all. Some due to injury. Like, you can't help the situation with DeJounte. DeJounte is hurt. There's nothing you can do about it. Can't help it. Herb got a fucking ankle. Herb been hurt all year. This is getting old. It's getting fucking old, right? Jose suspended. Nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about Jose being suspended. It is what it is. But some of this shit's getting old. You can't have this many non-contributors just on the bench. DeAndre Jordan, that's he making like $2-3 million total non-contributor right now. Nothing really Sadiq could do right there unless he was gonna foul Vooch. Nothing he could really do right there. Oh my God. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Give it. Oh. See, he was foul baiting right there. Sadiq Bey was foul baiting. Sadiq Bey was foul baiting just now. He wasn't even looking to really shoot. Bruce said, Chaz, it's all right to tell your fam this team is terrible. Tell your fam? Oh, no, I really don't think the team terrible from a roster composition. I think the team is bad from a utilization composition. I think a lot of their issues are coaching. In fact, I would Trey missed that, but that's kind of 3 I would like to see him take. In fact, I think most of the team's issues are coaching. Rotations, everything. Say how the Bulls scoring so much. Because the Pelicans turned the ball over, taking bad shots, leading to transition opportunities, giving up offensive rebounds. Ooh, I didn't like that pass by Looney right there. I did not like that pass by Looney. Ah! That was a big fucking 3 right there by Jordan Poole. They left Jordan Poole that wide open. That was a huge 3 by Jordan Poole right there. I didn't like that Looney pass. They left Poole wide the fuck open. He had the opportunity to gather and shoot that. Box out. Box out. Good rebound right there by Looney. I think Looney might have 9 fucking rebounds already. All right, let's get Zion and Looney into action. I mean, Poole. Let's get Zion and Poole into action. They creeping up. We got to get Zion and Poole into action. All right, Zion and Trey. Poole, where you at? Zion, you by yourself. Ah, no call? Oh, my God. Trey so fucking bunk. Oh, my God. That was a dumbass action. Dumbass action. Trey just trash, bro. Trey just garbage tonight, bro. He do not need to be on the court tonight. Bro. Now, Zion missed Trey wide open right there. He could have passed it out to him at the top of the key. But the fact that motherfucker pushed Trey like that in transition and he's so movable, these dudes so skinny and dainty and weak. Like, these motherfuckers so skinny and dainty and weak. Hit the fucking weights, bruh. What's wrong with these motherfuckers? Hit the weights. Hit the fucking weights. Jesus Christ, hit the weights, bro. You can be 6'10 and skinny, though, height don't really mean shit. You could be a big skinny motherfucker. Or a big weak motherfucker, honestly. Like, Trey just tall and skinny. And look, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Trey 6'10. Like, honestly, I don't think Trey 6'10. I don't think Trey 6'10. But Trey, at this stage in his career, Trey need to be like damn near, like Jabari Smith is bigger than Trey. Trey need to be like Paolo size at this stage in his career. Like, how long you been in the league, bro? You ain't got no nutrition plan? God damn, bro. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Hold on, let me text my people real quick. That no Trey. Let me text my people. Cause this is ridiculous. Hold on. I gotta get this message in the ether. This nigga is awful tonight. Pardon my language, but he's fucking awful. I ain't like Jesus, like he's unplayable. He's unplayable right now. Make sure y'all smash the like button while y'all here, fam. Appreciate everybody in the building. Say Trey still play like he's 6'2". 6'2"? He still play like he play like he's in the early stages of evolution right now. Like he just learned how to walk upright. What are you doing, bro? Like, again, I don't give a fuck if a person is a non-factor. You could be a non-factor, whatever, right? You can't be a negative. And so far, he's been a clear, blatant negative. Like, tonight, he's been a clear negative. I would say the last few games, he's been a bit of a negative. Let's see. 5-11. Yeah, man. Audio Effects say all that losing rubbing off on Trey. What up, Chaz? What up, Audio Effects? I mean, to be fair, he's been a part of the losing. I think, oh, you mean far as like his mentality and far as his mood? Yeah, I mean, that could be part of it. You get tired of losing, but shit, do something about it. You was just winning. You was just winning. Do something about it, man. You've been awful. You've been fucking terrible. You 2 for 7, 1 for 5 from behind the arc. You can't get downhill. You only got 4 rebounds. You got 4 turnovers. You got 5 points. Come on, man. This dude been terrible, bro. He been terrible. I would respect it more if he was just out there dominating on the boards. Like, he's like, Kevon Looney played 8 minutes. Trey played 16. Kevon Looney's had much more of a positive impact than Trey tonight. And I'm not even gonna start with Derrick Queen. Like, we don't even got to go there. Jordan Hawkins been bad. You know, as bad as Jordan Hawkins has been, he's been better than Trey tonight. He's been better than Trey. Only player tonight that's been worse than Trey, in my opinion, has probably been Jeremiah Fears. That's how bad Trey has been, in my estimation. He's been terrible. He's been fucking awful. Like, it's not been good. You say Zion better hope I... Oh, Michael Morgan, appreciate you with the 2-piece fam. You say Pels are inconsistent. Yeah. But you know what? They just consistently bad or consistently inept. Consistently inept. You would think after losing the games the way you lost them, you would think that they would start this game as fast as possible. I thought they was going to, well, I mean, I ain't have no real high expectations, but I thought they would at least start with a chip on their shoulder, build up a lead, and kind of let the chips fall where they may. But they starting this game like they got it in the bag. Just zero intensity. The Chicago's injured. Everybody in Chicago playing hard, but Chicago know that they shouldn't beat you. But you letting them stick around, letting them hang around, and that's how bad teams get their confidence. That's how bad teams steal victories. You just letting them stick around. Not that Chicago's bad, because I think when healthy, they probably better than the Pelicans. But the fact that you giving them an opportunity, they missing all this talent, and you letting them stick around like this and not killing them is ridiculous. Zion and Poole, the only 2 players, and Messi, the only 2 players that showed up to play tonight. They the only 2 players showed up to play tonight. It's crazy. It says Fizz chucking and doing cardio. Yeah, Fizz been terrible tonight also. Michael Morgan said we have our best players struggling. That's what bothers me. We've struggled with injured teams when we have most of our guys. Yeah, that's why I say Michael Morgan that Borrego's a terrible coach. You lost to Memphis when they wasn't healthy. You lost to Dallas when they wasn't healthy. You losing to the Bulls right now, they not healthy. It don't matter who's on the court for the opposing team. The Suns weren't healthy. They were missing Grayson Allen and a couple other guys. The Suns weren't healthy, and you lost that game. Minnesota wasn't particularly healthy. Yeah, Minnesota's better than the Pelicans. So let's just not count Minnesota. But the Suns weren't healthy, and you lost that game. The Pelicans, I mean, this dude, what's his name? Borrego just a bottom feeder. That's what the JB stand for, just bottom feeder. He's just barely coaching in the NBA. He's terrible. It's awful. Said Bulls broadcast is surprised the Pels are losing. Yeah, they shouldn't be. If they watch enough of the Pelicans, they shouldn't be. See, we watch the games. We don't just catch the highlights or just look at the names. We watch the games, and we see how these motherfuckers playing. Zion drives, gets blocked. Easy 2 points, a 4-point swing. Yeah, Trey was wide open at the top of the key. But it's like, if you Zion, do you got any confidence in Trey right now to hit an open three? No. And you just had a bunch of buckets in a row, so you just like, fuck it, I'm going for it. I'm putting the team on my back. I would have liked him to make that pass to a wide open Trey. But if you Trey, it's like, Trey, you couldn't foul the motherfucker. You couldn't do nothing. Like, you just had to, you let him shove you out the way in transition and give that easy ass layup in. You talking about, you 6'10". This is a fucking guard that just shoved you out of the way, a point guard. Shoves you out of the way for an easy lay-in. And you couldn't do nothing. It's despicable. It's deplorable. It's diabolical. Say, I don't want to see Fairs and Queens start in the second half. No, not at all. I don't want to see them start in the second half. Period. You absolutely right, Bing. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Please. Lala say, finally alive during the game. Yo, shout out to Lala. I appreciate you tapping in, Lala. Game I just want to say juggling balls. Oh, my God. Chunk said just bottom. Yeah, he's bad. Like, that's why, bro, again, if you look at all the teams Borrego has coached, he's been an interim in Orlando. Team was bad. He coached 4 years in Charlotte, had 1 winning record. He's like a transitional coach. Like, he the coach that he kind of teach your players how to be in the NBA and teach them what certain terminology and shit means, and then you fire him and get a real coach. That's what this is. Like, he's an interim. I'm not mad that they promoted him as an interim because it's like, I mean, what were you going to do this late? Well, it was early enough in the season to still do something. But I don't even remember when Quinn Snyder got hired. He got hired at damn near toward the end of the Atlanta season. So I think if a coach the Pelicans become available before the end of this season, they don't give a fuck about no Borrego. I think they would go ahead and go with their move. Not that it would matter by the end of the season. I'm like, at that point, you're not trying to save the season. At that point, you're just trying to get a new coach in the building. If they do move on from Borrego, I hope they do it and give the head coach some time on task. Like, give the head coach at least 20 games. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see that. That's probably asking for a lot. That's probably unreasonable. But I don't need to see no more of Borrego. Like, realistically, there's nothing's going to change. Nothing's gonna change. And if you're a person that's like, well, it's the roster. It's like, okay, so as a coach, he needs to have a perfect roster to win some games. He needs to have a perfect roster to succeed. If that's the case, why the fuck I need him? I can give any coach a perfect roster, and they're gonna be all right. Like, the coach is supposed to make up for some of the roster shortcomings, and right now you're not doing that. Audio Facts said, Chad, can we hire a new coach this season, like a full new coaching staff? Probably not a staff. But you could, I remember when, like I said before, Quinn Snyder got hired after I think Nate McMillan got fired. And I was like, damn, y'all got a high-end coach like that? Because this was when Quinn Snyder was coming off of coaching the Jazz, I believe. I'm like, damn, y'all got a coach like that? Toward the end of the season? That is crazy. Like, the Pelicans need to just go get, a Taylor Jenkins or go get, a newer person, If Orlando continues to struggle, you got guys like Mosley who could become available. And I'm not saying those coaches are great. I'm saying that the coaches you got right now are so bad that you just need to get them out the building, period. You just need to cleanse the fucking building. Bing say, why don't they run more sets with Poole, Zion, and Trey? Because they dumb. Honestly, Bing, I don't think Poole, Zion, and Trey even share the court enough, in my opinion. I don't think they share the court enough. They just dumb. That last possession should have been a Poole and Zion possession. I liked that the ball was in Zion's hands right there. He got a chance to make a decision. I didn't hate that decision. I just didn't like that if you're going to go for it, you got to go for it. You got to get to the line or at least get a shot up. But the fact that it got blocked makes it look even worse. Because you had Trey wide open at the top of the key. Not that Trey would have made it, but at least you probably wouldn't have given up 2 points. Yeah. It's the little things, man. It's the damn little things. Like that free throw you miss in the first quarter is the difference between you being down 1 and being down 2 at the end of the game. That's the difference between you being up 3 or being up 4 at the end of the game, making it a 2-possession game. People don't think about that, though. People focus on the last play, the last couple of plays. And while they're important, very important, still, it's like you got the whole game to make certain shit irrelevant. You got to. That's why they say you got to play 48 minutes. It's like, yeah, you do got to play 48 minutes. Let's see. Bree said Looney got 8 rebounds and stopped shooting threes. Real impact. Yeah, don't shoot that shit no more, Looney. That blown dunk that turned into a 5-point swing, that hurt, though. That really hurt. Because if it was 64, it would be 64-64 right now if he don't blow that dunk. Whoa, what's happening with your combat? You missed a very questionable first half, bro. Zion playing great. Jordan Poole's playing very, very well. And that's kind of where the buck stops, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of where the buck stops. Borrego's been terrible. This motherfucker had this man had a lineup of Eve Messi, Derrick Queen, Micah Peavy, and Jeremiah Fayez out there on purpose. He did that on purpose. That's worth the leg shot, right there. That's worth the leg shot. Seriously, that's worth the leg shot right there. That was bad. That was bad. He did that shit on purpose. I ain't say Micah Peavy. My bad. He had Micah Peavy, Jeremiah Fayez, Derrick Queen, Eve Messi, and let me see. It was 3 rookies and 1 second-year player. So the second-year player was Eve. So it was just fucking awful, man. This guy is awful, bro. I don't like this guy at all. I don't like this guy at all. See, me not liking a motherfucker, that's one thing. Once I begin to dislike you, that's something different. Right now I don't like Borrego, but I'm extremely close to disliking him. I just think he's a loser coach, and like no matter where he goes, he's gonna lose. I just think that's the kind of coach he is, and I mean he's never proven any different. Bruce said this is how teams think of the Pelicans. Check out your backyard, little brother. You let him up by 8, then you get in the chest and he can't score anymore, and you win. Yeah, teams know that eventually the Pelicans gonna let go of the rope, so that's why they like, we could turn on the gas when we're ready. They don't get the yips. Say Borrego treating this game like a practice game for rookie rep. Yeah, he treating this like a scrimmage. Like, maybe he was like, I don't want to show my hand in the second half or some stupid shit like that. But it's like, what margin of error do you think you got, bro? Like, what? I would like to know. Who do you think you are, brother? Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you putting yourself in a terrible position. The rookies, they've been so, like, I don't want to say lackluster. They've been so, their lows have been, like, in my opinion, lower than some, like, their lows have been a little worse than some of their highs, in my opinion, this season. So, if you're me, I'm not a person who, like, let's trade everybody and build around those 2 rookies. Because I'm still going to be tanking for years and years and years trying to get a star in the draft. I'm still going to be tanking trying to find myself a star. Like, and that's, you know, in my opinion, I think that's what the Pelicans' future would be. That's why I think this is a multi-year approach, but I still think you wasting some time with this coach. Say they hitting their rookie wall at one time. See, they don't look tired, though. That's the thing. They don't look tired. They look like they don't give a fuck. They look like they just look like they don't give a fuck. Well, Queen, like, he don't give a fuck. Fears just look like his mind moving faster than his body. Oh, I'm sorry, his body moving faster than his mind. But yeah, you don't want to look like the Wizards or the Jazz. I mean, the Jazz got one of the best coaches in basketball, in my opinion. But you don't want to look like that, the way you constantly tanking, looking for a star that's never coming. You just don't want to be that team. You got some solid foundational talent. You need to add to that talent, though. If Zion could stay healthy, or if Zion was being like a star, it would be different. Right now, I cannot say he's been a star. But if Zion was being a star player, like if he was putting the team on his back for real, like a Donovan Mitchell be doing sometimes, then you got a totally different conversation. Oh my God, we starting Fears and Queen at the second half, y'all. Fears and Queen starting the second half, y'all. Fears and Queen starting the second half, boy. This dude Borrego is an asshole, boy. He's a fucking asshole. Fears and Queen starting the second half. Borrego is a total asshole. Total asshole. Audio facts say I'm sick of Queen's laziness getting up the floor on defense. We never see him run full speed on defense. That might, to be fair, that might be him running full speed. They called that a shot attempt? That was on the floor. They called that shit a shot attempt? Oh, that's fucking bogus. That was on the floor. That's a terrible defensive possession out of halftime, boy. That's a terrible defensive possession. The Pelicans got to get this to a one-possession game going into the fourth. You got to get this a one-possession game going into the fourth, bro. Chung say refs hate Queen. Well, the way he playing, the refs ain't going to be the only one. Because he proving a lot of people right now. And I hate that. I don't like when the people who not really Pelicans fans get proved right. Because he proving a lot of people right. That was a big three by Trey right there. That was a huge fucking three by Trey right there. Hopefully that's the beginning of him being at least somewhat competent. Because he's been dog shit tonight. Damn, we started with 2 fouls out the gate right there. 2 fouls out the gate. Fuck. That's too soon, bro. And then they calling them old tic-tac ass fouls. Man, motherfuckers be mugging the Pelicans. Motherfuckers be knocking Zion through the fucking court on fouling them, and we can't get a call. Like, and they calling that bullshit for them. Come on, man. Come on, man. Bruce said, but Chad, do you think he has to play them because of Joe? No, I think you got to play Queen because you ain't got a lot of, like, talent in the front court. I think you got to play Queen because you just started Zion. Poole not starting. You don't have enough scoring in the front court. So you got to play Queen. So if Queen was, like, at least, Queen just had to be, like, okay defensively. He didn't have to be good. He just had to be like, all right, I'm not a total fucking disaster. That's where the bar is. The bar is that low. And offensively, he just had to be okay. He didn't have to be great. But the fact that you not getting that offense oh my God, that was a terrible fucking shot by Jeremiah Fizz. He made it, but that was a terrible shot by Jeremiah Fizz, bro. Terrible shot by Jeremiah Fizz. It went in. Hopefully that builds his confidence and he can start making some shots. But that was a terrible shot by Jeremiah Fizz. That's what coaching comes in. Good discipline right there for Zion to stay down on his feet. Don't help. Don't help. Good rebound by Zion. I didn't like that help right there on Vucevic. Don't trade 2 for 3. Oh, Trey. Come on. If you're going to take that shit, you got to make it, man. If you're going to take that bogus ass shot, you got to fucking make it, bro. Why you need singles right now. You don't need no fucking home run. If you're going to take that fucking shot, you got to make it, bro. You got to make it. Yeah, you can't control if the ball go in or not, really. But if you're going to take that fucking shot, man, you got to make it. That's 3 fucking fouls in the first 2 minutes of the third. We about to be in the bonus. If you're going to take that fucking shot, you got to make it, bro. God damn. Yeah, you got to put Messi in. Queen can't move, bro. Queen. No, indeed. He can't even move his feet right now. At least, see, that's another thing. If Queen don't have to be great offensively. You got to at least get to the line. Like, at least get the opposing centers in fucking foul trouble. At least do that. At least, be a wreak havoc on offense. All right, Fizz, get the ball to Zion, bro. Please. Please get the ball to Zion, Fizz. Relax. Say Trey gets cold for games. Yeah, he been cold last game he went 5 for 10. So I don't look at Sadiq Bey, bro. Look at Sadiq Bey, bro. Look at Sadiq Bey, bro. That's the fucking coaching. Why is that allowed? Why is something like that allowed? That's a 5-point swing. That's back-to-back possessions. You don't get the ball to your best. No, that's 3 out of 4 possessions. You don't get the ball to your best player. Why is Sadiq Bey allowed to do that? Why is Sadiq Bey allowed to do that? And why you ain't go for the layup right there, Fizz? Dog, this dude Fizz is brain dead. How the fuck you got an easy reverse layup? Fizz had an easy reverse layup right there, right? Not even reverse. He could have just laid it up. Easy fucking layup right there. He dribbles out and shoots a fucking... He should be taking off the court right now. Take him off the court right now. Why are we waiting? Don't wait until the opposing team builds their fucking lead. Take him off the court right now. What's the point of waiting, coach? Oh boy, that's a dangerous ass foul in the air. That's a dangerous foul in the air. I don't like when people foul motherfuckers on alleys. That's an extremely dangerous foul in the air. All right, my Ty's got 4 fucking fouls. Look, this is Zion first shot of the fucking second half, bro. Zion first shot of the second half. Motherfucker was 8 for 13 in the first half. This team is just, I mean, the coaching is awful, bro. Yeah, it's not like he making layups, but it's like still, you gotta have a higher percentage making a layup than you do shooting that 3. It was just a terrible decision. It's just a terrible decision. You can't have somebody out there like that when you desperate for wins. Like, you can't have somebody out there like when you desperate for wins. Where's the creativity on this offense, bro? And now Queen shooting threes. You got 3 motherfuckers that can't shoot threes at all this season. Shooting this. Oh my God, bro. Get these low IQ players off the court, bro. Get these guys off the court, bro. Please. Get these dudes off the court, bro. Get these rookies off the court, bro. And it ain't just the rookies, but get these dudes off the court, bro. Get these guys off the court, bro. Please, God. Please, Lord. That's all I ask. It's not even a tall ask. These dudes are dumb, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, and I don't mean it in a disrespectful sense, dumb. I mean dumb in like, no. Like, no. Don't do that. Like, that's why I be watching motherfuckers draft interviews. I be watching players just interview generally, and I just be like, no, that ain't what I'm looking for. That ain't the mentality I'm looking for. That was dumb. This man, and look, that's the second time he's done that in 2 games. This man shot a top of the key 3 in a transition situation, right? Missed. Totally missed, right? Thankfully, he got back on defense this time. Thankfully, right? And, oh my God. Look, Game Osborne, shout out to you. He say 7 of 24 from 3 is dumb. And here's the thing. At least, like, let me just count. 1 Jordan Poole 3, 1 Sadiq Bey 3, 1 Derek Queen 3, 1 Jeremiah Fierce 3, 1 Trey Murphy 3. That's 5 to 6 of those 3-point attempts have been stupid as fuck. 5 to 6 of those 3-point attempts have been stupid as fuck. So let's just call it 6. So if you were 7 for 18 from beyond the arc, you having an incredible game. But you 7 of 24 because you just throwing the ball at the rim for the sake of doing it. You look dumb. That shit is stupid. Stop doing that shit. Don't shoot that bullshit no more. Hit singles. Make the correct fucking pass. What are you doing, bro? Am I asking for a lot? Somebody let me know. Can the congregation speak? Am I asking for too much here? What the fuck? What'd your boy say? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Shout out to Prince, rest in peace. But like, am I asking for too much? Jesus. Yeah, Bing, Fierce had 2 dumb threes. I think, did one of them go in? Let me look at Fierce's box score real quick. Hold up. Let me look at Fierce's box score real quick, man. This is no indeed, bro. So if Fierce is 1 for 2 from beyond arc, both of the shots were dumb. 1 went in. That's his only made shot. This man made 1 shot. Dribbled the ball out to the, oh my God. I've only ever seen 1 other Pelican do that. And he played for the Raptors now. I've only seen 1 other Pelican do that. To where like they get the ball, pass up a layup, dribble to the other side of the wing, and shoot a terrible 3, and it just misses like terribly. Like that was Jeremiah Fierce. Yeah, like that was terrible, dog. What he did was terrible. What he did was awful. Yeah, I agree, Louisiana Gal. It's too much freedom. Way too much freedom. Like, you wouldn't see some of these dumbass shot possessions if you actually ran some sets and got your best players involved in the actions. Like, what are you doing, bro? And why? Look, here's the thing. You got Zion cooking right in the first half. Why start this 1 shooter lineup in the second half? Sadiq Bey is not a shooter. Why are we starting this 1 shooter lineup in the second half? Go for the win. Decide you want to win the game and really fucking go for it, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Look, they put Derek Queen in the action. Derek Queen bites on a fake. Nice pass by Herder. Trey and Zion under the rim looking dumb. Trey fouls him. 2 free throws. Easy. This man This man Isaac Okoro don't even like Trey. Trey wasn't even guarding anyone. He was watching Kevin Huerter in the air getting ready to shoot. No idea where his man was at. Trey had no idea where his man was at, bro. No idea. That was just, come on, bro. It's inexcusable. It's totally inexcusable, bro. This man had no idea who he was guarding, where he was guarding the man at. He just died on the switch and was stuck on the motherfucker that he got switched on. Like, it's ridiculous. All right. Ooh. Go. And one. Fuck. Make your free throws now, Derek. Shit. My God. It's little things, bro. Like that. Oh my God. Now this nigga missing free throws, bro. You need to go sit down somewhere, bro. Like, motherfucker missed that trade pass right there. That's a 1 point that you should have. That's 1 point because the Okoro he scored 1 point on that possession. That's 1 point you should have. Derek Queen missed his free throw. That's another point you should have. That's one more point you should have. That's 1 point they shouldn't have and 1 point you should have. You know what I'm saying? So the game should be tied right now. Come on, bro. Say, Bing says Poole on the minutes restriction or something. I would imagine he is, to be fair. And Zion just picked up another foul. So you just wasted Zion minutes, basically. You just wasted Zion minutes. Total waste of Zion minutes. Zion has one shot attempt in this quarter. Zion ended the first half 8 for 13. He's in the second half. He's 8 for 14. Zion got one shot attempt in the third quarter. One shot attempt in the third quarter. It's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous coaching, bro. Ridiculous coaching, bro. Just ridiculous coaching, bro. Ridiculous, bro. Niggas talk like people just being dishonest with themselves, bro. Like, people just being ridiculous with themselves, bro. Look, Zion just in the corner, not touching the ball. They get this nigga this bogus ass. Oh my God, bro. Queen can't get a fucking rebound, bro. You need to fire Borrego, bro. Borrego's the worst coach in the NBA, bro. Borrego is the worst coach in the NBA, bro. Like, he's undoubtedly the worst coach in the NBA, bro. Undoubtedly a bottom tier coach, bro. Undoubtedly. This dude's undoubtedly a bottom 3 coach in the NBA. This dude should not be a head coach of any team in the NBA. None. 0 teams in the NBA. He should not be a head coach of any team in the NBA. I've been saying this for a long time. I kind of think he worse than Willie, to be honest. And I don't think Willie was good at all, but I think he's kind of worse than Willie, if I'm being honest. Yo, that's Zion's second shot attempt. That's his second shot attempt. Second shot attempt in the third quarter. Pelicans have committed about 17 fucking fouls this quarter. Pelicans have fouling motherfuckers off ball, fouling motherfuckers every possession. The refs not giving you no calls. Like, come on, bro. What is Fears doing? Fears gave up. Let me see when he missed that shot. Did that shot lead to a free throw? Yeah, that shot led to a free throw. So Fears had a 4-point swing, missed free throws. Then he just fouled Okoro again. Okoro got 20 points. Okoro probably never scored 20 points in his entire fucking life. Like, probably never scored 20 points. He probably never scored 20 points in high school, college, nothing. In the park, nothing. This man got 20 points tonight, bro. 20. Now, I'm sure he's got more free throw attempts than Zion. Zion got 4 fouls. So this dumb motherfucker Borrego just wasted all your Zion minutes, bro. All of them. Now you might have to challenge that to see if he was in a restricted area. Like, this dude is awful, bro. He's awful, dog. Like, seriously. This dude got to be a bottom three coach in the NBA. But this is what's stupid, right? This is what's stupid. So you don't play Zion and Poole at all in the third. You don't use your challenge there. Derek, this dude, though, you gotta fire this guy, bro. I don't think you can let Borrego finish this season. Even though they said he's gonna be the coach toward the end of the season, you kind of gotta fire this dude, bro. You kind of gotta fire him. I don't think you can't let him tank the team no more, bro. Like the team was already tainted, but you gotta fire this dude, Bruce. But you gotta tell me, Bruce, when they won the 4 or 5 games in a row, I think it was 5, right? Herb didn't finish any of those games. Do the Pelicans really look like they need defense right now, or do they look like the offense is just terrible? Because to me, it looked like the offense is just fucking garbage. It just looked like the offense is garbage. Yeah, look, but here's the thing. You keep giving motherfuckers, but I mean, there was a bottom of the league defense with Herb this season. I mean, I don't know. I guess opinionated. There's no right or wrong answer. Dog, what did Derek just do? Did you see what Derek just did? What was that? What was that? What the fuck did he just do that for? Man, this dude. Man, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that, bro? Did y'all see that, bro? What the fuck he did that for? So Derek got 4 fouls. Zion got 4 fouls. So you just had a second half. You just had a second half with no Eve, no Zion and Poole minutes in the third quarter. Just you let Fairs do whatever the fuck he wanted. Derek Queen got 4 fouls, and he earned every single foul. Isaac Okoro averages 8. Thank you, two-time Gemini. Isaac Okoro averages 8 points a game. This man got 20 points right now in the third quarter. This man got 20 points right now in the third quarter. He averaged 8 points a game, bro. 8 fucking points a game. 8. Well, that was a pass? I guess we calling it a pass, huh, Trey? You say rookie of the year type player right there. Yo, I think people just don't like Cooper Flag. Like, cause I don't understand how a motherfucker could ever say Derek. I don't know how Derek Queen could be in the running for rookie of the year. He's definitely like all rookie team guy, But I don't know he was ever in the running for rookie of the year. I think that's a total home cooking fallacy. He should not be in the running for rookie of the year at all. Not whatsoever. Not whatsoever. And if I got a vote, he certainly wouldn't get it. Not at all. Not at all. So now Zion got 4 fouls, bro. Your best player got 4 fouls, right? 4 fouls. He's what, 8 for 15? No, 9 for what, 15, something like that, with 4 fouls in the third. And you never played him with your other best player tonight, which has been Jordan Poole. Like, they didn't really get any minutes at all in the third. So now you're not going to see Zion for the rest of the third. You're probably not going to see him for most of the fourth because teams going to be hunting him defensively. Derek Queen, who's also been awful, got 4 fouls. Like, it's terrible. So you think Zion's assist numbers dropped so much due to lack of shooting offensive creator who's being used with the ball in his hand? I think less of the point Zion thing. The offensive creativity hasn't been great, and the 3-point shooting hasn't been great also. Like, I haven't seen a ton of points Zion this season. Fuck, we haven't seen much Zion this season generally, but we haven't seen a ton of points Zion this season. Like, come on, bro. This is unbelievable. This shouldn't even really be a game. Good hustle by Yves Missi. That's a dangerous ass pass right there, but good hustle by Yves Missi. This shouldn't even be a game. Like, the Pelicans should be dog walking this team, bro. That go to show you how bad Borrego is. But nobody gonna really say it. Like, nobody gonna really talk about how bad this dude is, bro. This dude fucking awful, dog. This man's arguably the worst coach in the NBA. He's arguably the worst coach in the NBA. With the talent he has available on a night-to-night basis, he's arguably the worst coach in the NBA. And just like that, another and one. No Kobe White, no Josh Giddey. Vucevic has barely played, really. and you down what almost 10 going into, and you in the third. You got a lot of game left, and you cannot. Man, this dude sucks, bro. This dude should not finish the season, bro. This man should not. He shouldn't finish the year. Today the 31st, and what's his name? Today the 31st, and Borrego shouldn't finish the year. That's how bad he is. Adam Stevens, I have no idea why Carlo not playing. None. I have no idea why Carlo not playing. Because it's like, what's the goal here? You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you... I don't know. Huge streak right there by Jordan Poole. No matter what happened tonight, you can't blame Jordan Poole for this game. He's been keeping him and Zion really been the only ones keeping the Pelicans in this game. Everybody else has been dog shit. Looney ain't been like terrible, but everybody else been dog shit. Like, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Including the coach. That's the biggest issue. That's to me, that's like the thing about a person like Jordan Poole doing something goofy or Trey doing something goofy. Another huge streak by Jordan Poole, bro. Another huge fucking streak. You needed that desperately. The thing about those guys doing goofy shit, Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy, and all of them, it lets James Borrego hide. James Borrego can be terrible for 4 quarters, and Jordan Poole can be bad for 2 minutes. And they gonna be like, it's Jordan Poole's fault. No, it was James Borrego who was terrible for 4 quarters. You shouldn't have been in that position. Trey don't even close out on Herter. He's lost. Doesn't close out on Herter. Gives up a huge streak to take away the momentum. Terrible defense right there by Trey Murphy. Per usual. Per usual. He's been awful tonight. Trey Murphy's been awful tonight. He's been terrible. Just gave up a huge streak right there by Kevin Herter. Huge streak. I guess he was scared to foul him, but still terrible. And we give up an offensive board right there. Give up an offensive board. Trey doesn't even collapse to go get the fucking rebound. That was on Trey right there. Trey supposed to collapse right there to go get that rebound. Oh, God, Hawkins back in. Well, he can't be no worse than Trey, to be honest. That's the sad part. Like, when you putting Hawkins in the game and you saying, well, he can't be no worse than Trey, it's like that's when you know you've had a rough night. That's when you know you've had a rough night, bro. This another huge bucket right there by Jordan Poole. Huge bucket by Jordan Poole. Good defense right there too by Yves Missi. All right, now can you string together some stops, bro? You know what's dumb? You know what's dumb? People gonna say, oh well, the Pelicans, man, it's been all defense. It's like, no, bro. It ain't been all defense. The Pelicans can't score. They're going stretches without being able to score. They're going stretches without getting the ball to their best players. They're just going stretches and stretches and stretches without being able to score, bro. It's ridiculous. That's been the number one issue, in my opinion. Because the Pelicans' best defense this season is going to be a great offense. Like, it's going to be a great offense. Like, come on, man. Pelicans' best defense this season is going to be a great offense, bro. Like, this man is awful, bro. This man is awful, bro. Like this is crazy. Like, this man is crazy, bro. Like, it's come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, he should. They should have let this dude go to They should have let that dude go to the Knicks, bro. Not letting him go to the Knicks, it might be one of the worst decisions. Like, they should have let this dude go to the Knicks. Seriously. Yeah, Trey looked terrible tonight. He looks awful. He looked god awful. You see, it's 8:40. So I'm in the quarter, go to the top of the fourth, then I might have to run. So if you're in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button, fam. Please do. I appreciate y'all. Bruce said they have the talent, but they don't have the IQ. I don't think they understand the game. They've never won, bro. I mean, Jordan Poole's won, and Kevon Looney have won. But they've never, been the reason that teams are winning. Maybe Jordan Poole to a degree, and especially in the playoffs. But, this team lacks leadership. It lacks identity. You still need a real point guard, bro. Like, as much as I don't like Chris Paul would not let Zion take less than 20 shots a game. It just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. No IQ because of teaching. Yeah, I agree, Chunk. Because y'all, Happy New Year, Louisiana Gal. Make sure you have a safe New Year. Yeah, like there's no way in the world you can spend all these years under Borrego and Willie Green and have a bad IQ. Guys come to this team and lose their IQ. That's how bad the staff is. Like motherfuckers come to this team and get dumber. Yeah, Adam, that's what they're gonna say. Well, Herb is missing. That would help a lot. Jose is missing. That would help a lot. It's like, bro, Herb ain't been playing most of the season. Jose was there when you lost those games, those 4 in a row. Herb wasn't there when you won 4 or 5 in a row. He left early damn near every game. I don't think he finished a single game in that 4-5-0 win streak. Like, what are we talking about here? Herb was there when you lost 7 in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Like, what are we talking about here? Motherfuckers is looking for excuses, bro. Like, this dude is trash, bro. This dude Borrego is trash. And, like, the staff been so bad over the years, bro. It's just, man. I don't know, bro. Motherfucker gonna have an excuse. Look, I said this the other day, bro. Motherfucker got a problem with every solution. And, an excuse for every problem. Excuse for every problem, solution for every problem with every solution. Excuse for every problem, problem for every solution. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. These dudes this man is outrageous, bro. You just wasting minutes. Like, you just wasting minutes, bro. Like, come on, bro. Cause I try to be as objective as possible. Cause I don't know none of these motherfuckers, and so I don't take none of this shit personal. But at the same time, you can't be this incompetent. You just can't. You can't be this incompetent. You can't be this incompetent, bro. It's like, if something go wrong during the game, it's going to be 100% the player's fault. 100% the player's fault. If the team win, it's going to be all the coaches. The coach was great. But what about the coach when shit go wrong in the game? Don't shoot that. Don't you shoot it, Looney. Pass that fucking ball. Don't you shoot it. Somebody else got to help Poole out, bro. Nobody else come and get the ball at all. This man by himself out there. Pat, swing it. See, in that situation, there was nothing a motherfucker. Looney had to shoot that. Nobody else came got the ball. Jordan Hawkins didn't move at all. Zion got 4 fouls. Queen got 4 fouls. Trey been terrible. So it's really nobody else to come get the ball. All right, we gotta get a pick and roll right here. We gotta get pick and roll right here to get Queen going downhill, or at least somebody gotta go downhill. You had him in it. Oh, jump ball. See. Look at that, bro. You gotta play PV. Well, you ain't gotta play him, but you gotta play PV right there. Because, like, what the fuck? You gotta play PV right there. Because who else you gonna play? Realistically, like, everybody got foul trouble. Everybody, like, this dude. Come on, bro. PV trying his best to make a play happen, but I mean, he in the post doing his best motherfucking Elijah Wan. But it's really nothing he can do in that situation, because in that situation, it's either Poole throws up a bad shot at the rim, or what do you do? There's really nothing you can do in that situation. Nobody got back on defense. Jordan Hawkins is fucking awful, bro. This man is so trash. Nobody got back on defense. Poole, the only person out there that can score. At this point, if you the Pelicans, you got the stops. Look, it's like I just said. You got what? You got 2-3 stops in a row. No, if the Pelicans got 1, 2, 3 stops in a row, and we just couldn't score. Pelicans got 3 stops in a row and couldn't score, bro. That's what it boils down to. 3 stops in a row and couldn't score. That's what it fucking boils down to, man. This is ridiculous, bro. This is pathetic. This is so fucking pathetic, bro. This is so pathetic, bro. Look, nowadays, when motherfuckers would be like, I don't know what Borrego supposed to do, I'd be like, all right, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Like, whatever, man. I fucking hear you, bro. Whatever. Like, nigga just out of his mind. You say Zion coming back. I don't even like this decision, honestly. You might as well put Trey back in there. I don't like this decision. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yo, I missed anything good? Nope. Nope. We just we just let Micah Peavy do his thing, huh? That's what we been doing. We just let Micah Peavy do his thing, bro. We just let Micah Peavy do his motherfucking thing, bro. This is crazy, dog. This is insane. This man Jordan Poole put the team on his back, got the team back within 3, and the Pelicans just, boy. This man Jordan Poole put the team on his back, got the team back within 3, and this fucking bum ass coach this nigga's awful, bro. They need to go ahead and get his man. Come on, bro. This man's awful, bro. This man is demonic. This man is demonic, dog. This man is demonic, dog. Like, but see, my thing is, in this situation, when you trailing and you need offense, you're getting the stops, but you need offense. Why not just play Carlo right there? At least Carlo can hit the corner 3. Why not just play Carlo right there? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you play Carlo? Like, right there in that situation, why not play Carlo? I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like, this shit is dumb. This is dumb. Like, all right, so Zion just got subbed out. Why did you put Zion in the game right there? What was the point of having him in the game on that possession? It all boils down to is everyone should be going this offseason. I say the coaching staff. I would keep, honestly, I would keep a large part of this roster. But this coaching staff, I wouldn't keep a single person on this staff. Maybe Aaron Miles, maybe. But this staff got to go. I wouldn't keep a single person on this staff. There's no reason. There's no reason, no rationale whatsoever to keep anybody on this staff. Dog, Hawkins so goofy. Man, Jordan Poole put the team on his back in that quarter. I mean, in this quarter. I really will say that. I'll give him credit for that. He put the team on his back this quarter. Got the game down to 3, bro. It's just, see, he was... got the game down to 3. And motherfuckers just was terrible. Got the game down to 3 within 3. Motherfuckers was just terrible, man. Hold on, let me text my bro real quick. Let me see. Well, all right, y'all. Look, I got to dip out. Shout out to everybody, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, bro. I got to go make some moves, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. Have a safe and blessed Happy New Year. Be careful on the road, bro. You know, this time of year, a lot of crazy people driving. You got to drive for everybody on the road. So please be cautious, be mindful, and be thoughtful, man. And let's go into the new year with some great optimism for our personal lives. So we already know ain't no optimism for the Pelicans. But let's go into the new year with some great optimism for our personal lives. Let's have some prosperity, man. Let's hit the ground running going into this new year, man. Much love. Peace to y'all. Peace and blessings. I'm out, man. Make sure you hit the like button, join, become a member, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, hype up the video. I'm out. Peace. And fire your James Borrego. Fire him.